That's where I get my kicks out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car.
Don't want to waste my time or a single dime on something high and dry out on the water.
Want to see the show live? Go to the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
Yeah, baby, Saturday morning back with the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. I am back in my hot seat. Thank you, Joe Johnson, for filling in last weekend. Missed my first show in 16 years, man. Broke my heart, bro.
We missed you, but he did a good job, man.
I watched you guys the entire time. You did a great job.
Yeah, he was great.
Stephen J. Gray directing and you guys hosting. It was a great show.
Thank you. Now, by the way, guys, somebody's got their phone on Facebook if you can take care of that.
Check mine again real quick.
Thank you very much, and good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, Stephen.
Good morning.
So, to my right, welcome to our great friend. He's returned to graces on the set. The legend, Bouncer Smith, is here today, folks.
What's up, bud?
Yeah. Bouncer, welcome back, man.
Always good to be back, man. It's
great
really,
to see you.
What a great place to get together early in the morning, talk fishing, and all the other elements of the world.
We've got a real big live well full of good stuff today going on today. I got to tell you, we have a loaded potato, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
Between all the captains we have on the program, we have a very special guest at 6:30 on the program talking about Simrad. And this gentleman knows more than I think Bouncer may know. Mike Fargo is the executive vice president of Simrad. And he's going to talk about some things that are debuting now, making some improvements on the units, etc. And you two guys can joust a little bit and kind of compare notes.
Well, it's interesting because he knows the electronics end of it.
Yeah.
I know the user end of it. So between the two of us,
a combination, man.
A guy could walk away from this with a lot more knowledge about Simrad electronics.
You didn't mention
and they are the best.
You didn't mention that Joe knows all sides of it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had depth finders on kayaks.
Oh, they actually do. Yes, they do.
These tricked out yaks, dude. They got everything, Cap.
It's live wells. You'll see now, man. They have rockets. They got everything, man.
Margarita machines. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff, man.
I went fishing yesterday on a boat that had a string and a sinker down deep.
That's high tech.
And you know what we use for GPS?
What?
Yeah, there's a building over there, and there's the... It was pathetic. We had a tough day yesterday.
Funny, man. But that's back to fishing 101. You know what I mean? Like guys using the yo-yo. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you how bad it got. I swear, at the end of the day, the guy dropped me off.
Right.
And then he pulled around to put the boat on the trailer, and he's out in the middle of the basin, rowing back to the trailer with a scrub brush for an oar.
A scrub brush for an oar.
It was pathetic.
That's a tough day, man. Back on point. Eric, back at 9:40, man. Thanks for all you do, bro. You got here like an extra hour early to make sure we're all seamlessly hooked up today. So, Eric, you're the man, dude.
Definitely.
And cannot miss saying hi to Stephen J. Gray, the insano he is.
Good morning, gentlemen. It's great to be back, and great to see you back here, Eric, and that you're feeling better, and and Bouncer's here, and Joe. So we got an awesome show today.
Great show.
It's going to be
great
fun,
camps
guys.
coming up on the program. So just a fun show, and I've heard a few reports this week that Mahi had been around, but not real big ones. And Jimbo Thomas, who's standing by right now, can attest to that. I talked to him last night. He ran into a whole batch of these babies, but they weren't very big, Cap.
Yeah, this is the time of year you got to put a couple of pencil marks on your cover board around the boat with that 20 inches.
Yeah.
So that you can pull a dolphin up on the side of the boat, lay it against the marks. It's close, throw it overboard. It's way over 20 inches.
Yeah.
You can keep it for dinner.
We'll see what Jimbo thinks about this whole thing, shall we?
You better believe it.
Jimbo, as Joe says. The Shield, baby. Good morning to you.
It gets better every week.
Because you do too, Jimbo. You get better every week, baby. So we're going to step up our game here, man.
Aging, finally aging.
Like a good old Budweiser sitting on your counter, man. There you go.
No, they never get a chance to age.
Oh, I like that a lot. All right, so we talked last night, and you mentioned Mahi were kind of like the topic of the week for you. Not real big ones, but they were out there, right?
Yeah, it was, we've been not struggling, but having to work to find them. But yesterday there was quite a few of them out there, and it seemed like it got a little bit better towards the afternoon, and I'm sure it's going to be the same today. We had a west wind yesterday, or a southwest wind, first thing in the morning, and it was like very light, so it was almost flat calm. But my experience, and I'm sure Bouncer can attest to this, is on a west wind, the fish seem to hang down a little bit deep. But as soon as the wind died off and it kind of switched out of the south, then the fish started popping up and we started catching them. And yes, there were a lot of small ones, but then you'd hit an area and they were all keepers as well.
Okay.
So, and not big ones, but easy keepers. You didn't have to measure them. You could eyeball them. But then the next batch would be all 18 inchers. So as long as we're catching them, it's good. And if you're into those small ones, I recommend using a D-hooker to unhook them. That way they're not going to get beat up as bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try not to let them flop on the deck so we can let them go and so they can be healthy and grow up. Then we can catch them when they're big enough to catch.
There you go.
So, if they're obvious small, don't even worry about measuring them and risk killing them. And also don't just sit there and catch them and move on. Look for some bigger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like for the most part, if you get stuck on a school of 19 inchers, there are going to be a lot of 19 inchers. Except for if a big bull comes along to eat them, but that's another whole nother story. So.
Yeah, but we love our Mahi, man, that's for sure.
Also, when you hit a school of dolphin or mahis, typically the biggest fish in the school are going to be the first ones to bite.
Okay.
And they are the biggest because they're the most aggressive in that bunch. Mm-hmm. So if you start catching little guys right off the bat, chances are there's not any bigger ones with those guys.
Right.
So you just pick up, move on.
It's a good tip.
Yes, there always is a chance of a big one coming in. But, you can soak a bigger live bait, maybe that eliminates those little guys from eating it in the hopes of that big one eating it.
Jimbo, how's the blackfin tuna bite? Is it still? Is it gone? Like totally gone?
It's not totally gone.
Kingfisher next.
To my knowledge, and especially me, I have not been fishing on the edge of the Gulf Stream in the last week at least.
Right.
The water's been kind of dirty out there and no current. So the edge, at least yesterday, was out in about 400 feet of water.
Okay.
The fish that we were catching yesterday, we were out in about 1,200 feet. There was a number of weed lines in shallower, and a lot of boats stopped on those, and myself included, went down, and we saw a couple small ones. But when we got out about roughly 10 miles, there was a beautiful weed line out there, and that's where the fish were. Now, they could have been further out as well, but there's no need to go further since we found them at the 10-mile mark, or roughly the 10-mile mark.
Yeah. Right.
But, we're trolling feathers down the line. If you got your Simrad GPS and fish finder, you can get your depth, and it was roughly on the 57 line on your GPS. And just like Bouncer, I'm a Simrad guy as well.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, baby.
And real quick, Jimbo, I just want to mention, we've said it in the past, we should mention it again, but the 57 line, the farther you get from shore, the lower the number. And we start out in the 80.07 or somewhere around there. And when we go 7 miles, we get to the double zeros. And 7.5 miles, we're down to 79.59. But every 60 miles, it starts over again with a new bigger number on the far left. So the lower the number, the farther from shore you are.
I like that.
Good tip.
Yeah,
that way I won't get lost. So take note of that.
Jimbo, I can remember it was only 6 months ago. You didn't know what GPS numbers were, so.
Come on.
I used to ask him.
Man, the first diss of the morning already.
I can remember when I'd ask Jimbo what line he was on. He'd say, I don't know, I lost the trees.
Gee whiz, Cap.
Man.
You're supposed to be the nice guy.
No, I didn't say he couldn't catch fish. I said he wasn't a GPS student.
Jammed him hard,
and
man.
Honestly,
Okay.
Not much has changed, Bouncer. I know my offshore numbers, but as I'm going south, I talk to some of the other guys. They say I'm on the 33 line. And I'm like, okay, where is that? Is that north or south of Bowie Light? That's a lot easier for me to comprehend.
Yeah.
All right, Jimbo, we got to rock the clock here shortly, but tell our guys and gals who are going out fishing today what their best bet might be.
Well, I still get out there, look for some mahis, cut bait, small lures, feathers. You can use some rig ballyhoo.
Yep.
And I always like to have some live bait on board, whether they're pilchards, Cigar minnows are a great choice for dolphin. Herrings work great, but a lot of these dolphin aren't big enough to eat some of the bigger baits, so if you can get some smaller baits. Also, there has been bait on some of these larger patches of seaweed out there.
Okay.
Drop your sabiki rig under there, catch some small blue runners. That's the best bait you can get right now. So you can make bait as you're fishing out there. But look for any bird activity, any floating debris, and these big patches of weeds. Hopefully it's made up into a weed line today like it has been. And just throw the little guys back.
What a great point, Joe and Bouncer, about matching a hatch by pulling up to a weed line. Getting out some of those little blue runners or whatever else are hanging around at the Mahi you're actually chowing on, and put those in your live well. And you got some dynamite bait, man.
Not just Mahi, but I mean, you can
or
get
whatever,
anything. Yeah, I mean, and actually, that was my last question, real quick.
Oh, wait.
Any wahoo?
Oh, it's never quick. We're over time, Joe. But go ahead, man. Jeez,
Jimbo, any wahoo? Anything?
I have not heard of any, and I don't know that anybody's actually been fishing for them because the seaweed has been so bad. It's been making it hard to fish a deep line. And back to your blackfin tuna question, yes, if you can stay out there late into the day, you still do have a shot at a blackfin, especially if you got some blue water and some north current.
Are you happy, Joe?
I'm happy now.
I can see the happy smile on your face.
Oh, good, Joe.
Jimbo, hey, man. Thomas Flyer, you guys are the best. Thanks so much, Jimbo. Good man, dude. We love you, brother.
Have a great one, Joe.
Good luck,
Jimbo.
everybody.
All right, take our first break of the morning. Come back with Alan Zaremba with some bass news for us.
Ooh.
Got our special guest coming up at 7:30.
Nice.
Mr. Simrad himself will be here.
Nice.
We've got Deb Dale on the program. We've got Sean Rolls coming up.
Who did well this week.
Who did well. It's phenomenal,
last week.
Yeah, just a lot of guys. Not to mention, real quick before you do the break here, this is like a free fishing seminar with Captain Bouncer here. Sometimes you go to George Poloformo's things, which are great, by the way. You're paying for all those captains,
Sure.
right? This man right here alone is a seminar in 2 hours, which is invaluable, man. So, Cap, thank you, man.
Well, that's okay. You talk to George Pavaromo. He's got a whole litany of stories of me at being on his seminars. It's pretty crazy. I mean, we've had some
No,
good
you're so
times,
glad you're here, man. Take our first break.
Great
Come back
to
to
be
you,
here.
folks. Thanks for being on the Facebook streaming Nautical Ventures and 940 Fox Sports Radio, baby, right now.
Live.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
You love your boat. You love the water. But you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability, while its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hole shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. A good day's fishing or coming home skunked. That's why Simrad is the brand of choice for sport fishing fans across Florida. Find the richest fishing holes with our powerful radars. Navigate the coast with our award-winning displays. And take a closer look beneath the surface with our best-in-class sonar. To build your perfect fishing system, navigate to simrad-yachting.com.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country. where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting bluewatersportfishingboats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest.
All right, gentlemen, we're coming back here. You got a little bit of time if you want to say good morning to anybody here.
Did he get penalized?
You talking to us? I wasn't sure, man.
Yeah, you got some time to say good morning to anybody you want to here, our Facebook friends and family, or anyone else?
Yeah, they're streaming. Hey, guys, let's say hi, Joe, if we would. Man,
Hello,
Richard
hello.
Hector, your dad's up already checking us out.
Dad!
Hasn't said one bad thing about me yet.
Oh, come on, we please
Well, now
bring
that you
it.
said that, I'm sure
It'll be
you
coming
opened
in.
the
I
invite.
did.
I mean, he hasn't said anything bad about you today?
Well, he picks on my attire, my hair,
My
whatever.
dad
He finds reasons to bust
Well,
my
you
ass.
see, he does have one hair out of place.
I do have one, yeah.
Ooh.
Richard Hector says, "Good morning, my comrades. How nice and gentle was that?"
My
Richard,
comrades?
you may
What
have
is that?
You took your happy pills this morning? Thank you, brother, very much.
Jeez.
Okay. Helen Whitmer's watching. James Williams has got us on. Captain Deb Dale. Good morning, boys. Hey, Deb. Oh, your dad just came back and goes, "It's early, Eric."
you mentioned
That's
Deb's
on this side.
She's such a sweetheart.
Oh,
What a
yeah.
great lady.
She's awesome.
She really is. She's totally.
I'm proud of her,
She really-
true entrepreneur,
Yep.
and just works hard for everything.
Cat Bouncer, by the way, before the show's up.
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
It can buy me a truck to pull.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. And the fishing buddies everybody needs. Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. You're hooked into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, we're back. It's a great show. What a happy Saturday. Captain Boucher Smith, special guest back on the set. Cap, welcome to South FLA, your stomping grounds for 55,000 years.
Yeah, it's great to be here again. I can't thank you enough for having me.
No, I love you here. And my buddy Joe Hector missed you last weekend, Joe. And you held down the fort, man. You were the man, dude.
Hey, I had
You
a
didn't even
blast.
call me last week.
What? Whoa,
I
whoa,
was brokenhearted.
whoa. No. So
I
we
sat there with the phone in my hand.
we were calling him nonstop.
Of
We
course
took
we were.
about 30 minutes to get a hold of this guy.
Yeah.
Now, it must have been in a dead zone because I never got a message of a missed call.
All right. All right. We don't have the time to joust about the phone problem last week. Let's
How
move
was
ahead.
Puerto Rico, by
Let's
the way?
go forward, okay, shall we?
How was Puerto Rico?
It was amazing. Thank you, Joe.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have Alan Zaremba, the Bass Man, on line one. The Peacock King, man. What's up, dude? Good morning to you.
Hello.
Hola, amigos.
You got to start out with hola, amigos, every time we say hi. Can you find some other way to say hello? Like
Hola.
How about
maybe-
Buenos Dias?
hello, maybe,
Hola.
whatever.
Hey, I got to tell you guys one thing. Have you ever fished with Alan?
I have. Yes, I have.
I
Have you
have.
ever fished with him?
Yeah.
I have so much fun when I go fishing with this guy.
Why, you guys compare beards?
Well, we compare beards. We compare fishing talents.
Yeah.
We fight over who gets to cast in which spot.
Yeah.
Who wins?
We complain whoever catches the fish is the other guy's fishing and we stole it.
Okay.
But we have nothing but loads of fish and loads of cutting up. It's just
I can
one of the
only
greatest trips you
imagine
could
how
ever
much
ask
fun
for.
That must fun be, yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal.
So, Z-Man, talk about your fishing this week, man. Bass, largemouth, peacock, snakeheads. What's biting out there, brother?
Well, earlier in the week we were chasing some snakeheads and we caught some.
Yep.
It was okay.
Right.
It's getting better for them. Then I basically concentrated on peacocks for the rest of the week. But for me, it's been a little bit on the slower side, and I'm suspecting it's just some of the spots I've chosen and the way things go sometimes. It is late June now,
Yep.
and some of these fish are starting to get ready to jump up on the beds for the second time around. And they get in that love mode, and they're not always eating as good as they should.
Right.
That probably sounds familiar to you. You're pretty thin these days, too, right, Eric?
Oh.
Yeah, I've lost about 20 pounds, man. I ain't getting no love, that's for sure. But anyway, go for it, Al.
Go for it, Al.
You took your shot, so if you feel better, go ahead.
Please more. Keep it coming.
Yes.
Hooters is safe this week. Is that what you're telling me?
Would you continue on with the report and get off me, please? Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, I've been concentrating on the peacocks later in the week here. It has been a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
For the spots I've chosen, I hear they are catching them pretty good out on Alligator Alley on live bait, which of course you know how I feel about the live bait deal. And yeah, well, you know, sometimes it does work, I admit, but it kind of takes you off from the game of hunting them and that stuff. It changes your style of fishing and everything else, which I can't just sit in one spot for too long, so it would have to be really good. But anyhow, the bite hopefully will start to come around a little bit more. There was a lot of moving water in some of the canals now. The water out in the Everglades has come up probably close to 3 feet at this point. Wow. Some of the systems anyway, so it's changing things some. But you know, like everything, we got to adapt to try some different areas, and we'll overcome.
Captain Bouncer, why don't you jib with Alan for a minute here, buddy?
Alan, I got to tell you something. I went in a tackle shop yesterday to pick up some reels for a friend of mine, and they had a fly section. You ought to see the frog fly I got. Man, I can't wait to try it one of these days, but it's got to get a little bit cooler for me. I can't take this heat. We'd have to go for
I've never
2
seen
hours and wrap it up.
Joe, when's the last time you ever saw a frog fly?
I do.
They fly from lily pad to lily pad.
I was thinking of regular frogs, you guys. But anyway, sorry, my bad. Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, what can you do with them, Alan? It's just a hopeless case.
Just
I mean,
get rid of me. But whatever, Alan. So
no, we can't get rid of you.
Yeah, I'm the
you established
I'm the timekeeper, man.
You established this Saturday morning event. What, 17, almost 18 years ago now? We can't get rid of you now.
Okay, well.
You get to retire in 2 more years.
Hey, why were you guys clapping when, we were talking about... Were you implying that the Z-Man is breaking out the candy out there?
No way. He might get out a frog fly, but he ain't getting out no live
I think he
bait.
said maybe he's a backup. He's had him on board. I think I heard right.
He said that if he has... What'd you say, Eric Brandon or children under 8, you might consider?
Oh, boy.
Captain Bouncer.
The story has it last week he was out, but it wasn't for all the other reasons we heard about. It had something to do with scarlets or something like that with a pole.
Alan.
Oh, boy. What are we talking about?
I don't know where the hell he's going with this thing, man.
Scarlets, candy.
Let me ask another bass question. Joe, you fish a whole lot out of your lake, around your area, right?
Yeah.
You and Mia. Any fish of note that you've yanked out this week?
So actually we went out, what was that? I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting a couple nice peacocks.
Nice.
And I had something big. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
I don't
it's
know.
a weekly event. The monster got away again. Let me show you. Never mind. The picture melted.
You know what we're waiting on, Alan? And Bouncer is the day that Joe does wrangle that red-tailed cat up on the shore, that 55
and takes a picture of it? No way.
It's a photo. And finally, because we remember months ago, we talked about that big cat. You were up the shore battling that fish.
Yeah.
You got away.
Snapped my rod in half.
You wrestled this sucker, snapped your rod.
Yeah. Sean was there, rolls.
And he muscled his way back into the water.
Yeah. I couldn't get him.
And I'm dying to see the finale where you actually land that damn thing.
I'm going to get him, man.
I know you are.
Let me tell you something, Joe. They make this round thing. Anywhere from the diameter of this bucket up to about 6 feet in diameter.
Is it full of
and
knives?
It's got a whole bunch of little holes in it. and it's got a handle on it, and you slip it underneath the fish and you lift up. And then it won't be the big one that got away.
I know.
But that's okay because your camera would break anyway.
It was such a heat of the moment. This thing was huge.
Alan, did you see the pictures of it yet?
Joe,
I will. I'll get them.
Christmas comes once a year.
Well, that's more often than Joe shows up with a picture.
That's one story I truly believe is Joe couldn't make up something like that, but there's no way.
Sean was there. Sean Rolls, one of our captains.
Yeah.
He knows.
Alan, you fishing today? You staying home, or what are you doing, buddy?
I'm fishing up in North Miami today, up around Snake Creek or by the Hard Rock Stadium, and we're going to go after some peacocks. We had a tough day yesterday, but today I'm going to make it up to them, and we're going to crush them today.
Outstanding. Buy about 5 dozen shiners. Have a fine day, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go again.
I know.
Man.
We love you, man. Have a great day. You're the man, dude.
In all seriousness, Alan, do snakeheads bite when it's low light, like early in the morning?
You know, I don't really know. I catch them. It seems like I catch more late morning style type fishing, but they're fun to catch, and I'm going to target them tomorrow. But today we're going to go after peacock.
Well, I haven't caught a snakehead yet, but I ain't fishing at 10 o'clock in the morning out in the canal this time of year. I'm sorry.
All right.
I got to go early in the morning and quit early.
Guys are going to rock the clock out.
Oh, now you want us to quit again? Okay.
I've got to watch the clock, man. It's my job, bro.
That's right.
Z-Man, have a great day, man. Catch him up with that.
See you, brother.
The flying frog or whatever the hell it is, okay? Take a break. Coming back with a really special guest today, talking to Mike Fargo from Simrad about some electronics that guys really... Some guys are afraid of these units, Captain. They're afraid to use them, Joe. They may not be in tune to electronics these days. They might be older school guys. Mm-hmm. They're so easy to use these days. These tutorials on the screen can actually talk you through it almost.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
For the most part, I've always thought with my Simrad, if you can find the on-off button, which is not very hard to find.
You're all set, man.
That's why it's automatic unless you want to fool with it. I mean, you got an automatic for Eric and advanced features for you and me, right?
Correct. Exactly.
There you go again.
Yeah.
That's shot number 2. I'm keeping track of that. That's shot number 2, pal.
Oh, boy. He's going
to pick on Joe. I've been picking on Joe.
Do that after the break.
I just spent the whole half hour picking on Joe.
All right. Coming back to with Mike Fargo and all of our Captains Galore guys. Good morning to you. Thanks for being right here on Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Boom, baby.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
You have 2 missions in life. Go fast and catch fish. The 3.0-liter 150-horsepower Mercury Pro XS will take care of going fast so you can take care of catching fish. On freshwater or salt, 150 Pro XS is tuned to power mid-sized boats to the limit. Pole shot and top speed are incredible thanks to the lowest weight, highest displacement in the category and transient spark technology that optimizes spark timing. Talk with your Mercury dealer today about the Mercury 150 horsepower Pro XS.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fish Brine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fish Brine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with a sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Hey, Dad?
right, guys, you got a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning to anybody here. Hey, Eric, guys, we are coming back here.
But the epidural
okay.
was the numbing process. That's not what the...
Hey, Joe, can you hear me? We're back up. You guys, you want to say hello to anybody? Or on Facebook right now?
All right, let's see here. Hello, Nick. Hey, guys, we're back. Ozzy, what's going on, my man? We got Frank just tuned in. Hello, Frank.
Good morning, Frank.
George Barroso in the Dominican Republic. He's got us on. Clara Taylor.
Mike Fargo.
Jason Gabriel.
David Stebbins.
Dave
what's going
Nauman,
on, brother?
Dave Nauman's on.
Nice,
Your buddy,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
Richard Hector, I've used Simrad for over 25 years.
Where is
Best
Dad?
units ever made.
Whoa, nice, Dad.
Nice job, Dad.
He had him on the old Egg Harbor.
Was that a
PMS Escape.
Yeah?
That was our boat.
Wow.
Yeah.
George
Used to
Barroso.
go to the
I love
canyons.
that name.
Isn't that great?
Dog Patrol. Hey, Steve-O.
Yes, sir.
Can you just give me a little bit more volume? Maybe. Come on, man.
I don't know why he needs a headset. He's got the thing.
Well, you know what?
It's like a speaker.
I have been so injected with steroids and all these cortisone things from this damn treatment I've had on my back that it's probably closed my ear canals down. It's just weird, dude. I'm blown up with crap.
Do we need to clean your ears out?
I want the kerosene and acetone out of my body. They stuck in my back.
Oh, gosh, man. An epidural, that is like... My wife said it was...
I could actually pass a coconut right now. I'm so numb.
Oh, my God.
Too much information.
Between
Too soon.
between his coconuts.
I'm just
What is
saying,
going
man.
on here,
I'm
right?
numb.
Is this family radio
I'm
or
numb
not?
from the ass down. I figured I could.
It's not family now.
I could drop a rock, man. You know what I mean? Not even know it. But anyway, the epidural was the best thing I ever did, man. The surgery just sucks. I don't. I should listen to Joe. Back surgery is not perfected yet.
It's not there.
And
Nope.
dude, the numbing thing is.
You found the secret spot to get your fishing in. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I wanna go fishing.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
I don't ever wanna stop.
With Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. Anything you want to know about fishing or boating, troll us at 866-801-0940.
Holy cow. This is more serious than I thought.
Watch the show live on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
We'll certainly look forward to that.
The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yes, it is. 17 years comes up in September. We'll be on 17 years,
Isn't that
Joey.
something?
17
And to
years.
think, Steve Waters called me as I was driving down Alton Road, and I said, "Yeah, I guess we could give it a try. Why not? What the heck?"
Yeah, Bouncer, we can do it, Bouncer.
Okay. Happy news, man. Great guest. We spoke this week. I'm so proud to have them as a sponsor on the program. They're really a big-time sponsor on the show.
But they're a big-time effect on how good your
manufacturer.
fishing goes.
Simrad Electronics, and Mike Fargo is the executive vice president. Very low-key, cool dude, man. Kind of a fishing dude in between, obviously, but knows these units like nobody knows, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's welcome the man, our special guest, Mike Fargo, my friend. Good morning to you.
How's it going, Mike?
Good morning, Mike.
Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great.
Are you red-eyed and happy this morning, Mike, that we woke you up this early?
It is early, but I'll try to be as bold as you guys. Hey man, I barely need to work with you you guys, with Bouncer and Jimbo, and you guys plugging the product. That I don't know what I'm going to say now.
All right, Mike, have a nice day. You're off, dude. Every weekend, okay?
He's out.
He's in Hawaii. You got him up at midnight, and now you're going to blow him off like that?
No, man. Mike is just cranking
That was
up here.
3.
Yeah.
Mike, let's talk about a little bit about your past, man. How long have you been with Simrad, and what's your actual title? What do you do there, please?
Yeah, man, I'm a longtime guy. I think Bouncer said something about 17 years. You guys have been doing stuff. I've been around Simrad for around that time.
Wow.
I think I probably learned on some of the product that Bouncer was using back in the early days, but. I've always been behind the scenes a little bit on the product side, and basically our crew is just trying to make sure you guys got the right stuff to use on the water. So that's what we do.
I'll tell you one thing. Bouncer and I have fished together. I've been lucky enough to have my grandchildren on his boat, Joe, and fish with him. And I've seen him in action with his units, and he's saying, Eric, look at this Seymour mapping. Look at this vision. Look what I'm seeing on the bottom. And I'm saying, That's the clearest, Joe, damn thing I've seen. It's amazing what you see with these units.
Well, I got to also say, especially this year, we just had our Summer Slam tournament, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, you got a line of like 100 kayaks on the beach, and, and everyone's using Simrads. They're using, they're all the stuff that these guys are adding to these kayaks now is truly unbelievable.
It really is.
Sean Rolls, he uses a Simrad on his kayak. That's a new thing, and it's really getting popular.
100%. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you. I had a situation yesterday. I went out on a boat up in Fort Pierce, and I said, "How deep's the water?" And a guy pulled out a soft lead and a string, and he dropped it down. And he says, "We're 4 knots down."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, how deep is that?" He said, "So I put a knot every 10 feet or something."
Where'd you find this guy, man? Out of a closet?
Well, no, it was really it's a sad story, really.
Yeah, it really is.
But more important for Mike is I use the and I can never remember the name of it, but I use the Simrad that's got a 9-inch screen and a suction cup on the bottom and a cigarette lighter plug. And
I bet you're using the Go 9. Probably.
That's what it is, the Go 9. It's amazing. Such a simple name, and I can remember it. But is there a way to have a portable transducer with a Go 9?
You're not supposed to ask questions like that, Bouncer, okay? It's banned. Don't ask things that Mike may not have the answer to, okay?
Well, no, he would have. That's a pretty basic
let's
question.
Find out then, okay? Good.
It's got a plug on the back for a transducer.
Mike, maybe?
Yeah, so, there's ways you can do that, but you're always going to, we tend to focus a little bit more on the guy that's going to get that's going to want the performance and have a fixed deucer and a stationary thing. I know the use case that you're talking about, Bouncer, where you're moving from boat to boat and you want to bring your spots and the charts with you.
Yeah.
So that's not one that we've done in terms of wireless and stuff, and part of it's just because of performance. But
I wasn't thinking wireless. I was thinking just plug in a transducer and drop it overboard.
Mike, I want to talk about some of the most popular units, and that would be the Evo series. I know I sell a lot of boats, and all my clients one of the Evo models. Talk about those, Mike, and why they're so doggone user-friendly and effective at catching fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Evo 3s, the NSS Evo 3s, that's our powerhouse. And the reason they're so well-liked is just what you said, right? Those have been evolved. They got tons and tons of hours on the water. We listen to the guys. They're used by professionals. They're used by guys that are on the water every day making the living. And we take all that feedback. We got a lot of guys that are fishos, as the guys down under say, and really passionate about the product. So I think the thing with the Evos is just that they've been so tried and true. And the 12-inch and the 16-inch super popular.
Wow.
Those have been around for a little while and just keep getting better.
Yeah.
Well, you remember, Eric, on my boat, I had the 2 big Evos on the front dash.
Monsters, yeah.
Yeah, huge.
The big guys, yeah.
That way you got your depth finder dialed in on one, and you got your GPS map on the other one. But then when I ran at night, this is one of the things that was really great is I had a camera.
Right.
So on my one screen, I would split it, and I'd have the camera on one side and the radar on the other side. So I had a really clear picture of what was right in front of me.
Right.
But I also had the radar picking up anything that was coming in from the sides.
Neat.
And with that screen and the depth finder, you could go anywhere in the world. That's just phenomenal.
They were great. My pops, with the Egg Harbor, we would go to the canyons in Jersey, and he had those. And they're
had Simrads on that boat.
Oh yeah.
Outstanding, guys.
But like you say, Joe, though, like there's a range of stuff.
Right. Yeah,
there's a range of stuff, and the Evos are really good in bigger systems and for the hardcore stuff, but everything's been changing so quick, and like you said, we've got guys using Goes on kayaks. We've got, there's such a wide variety of stuff out there.
Yeah,
hey, Mike,
to see.
We had one of our gentlemen come on our show and feature this unit on here live on set. By the way, Grant Lester was here with us, and we had the NSX chart plotter fish finder unit, which was amazing to me. Talk about that bad boy for a second.
Yeah, that's our newest one. Yeah, that's really exciting, and lots of people are talking about that for sure. With that unit, so that one, the 9-inch is super popular on that one. Of course, you can go up to a 12 or down to a 7, but it fits on a lot of boats.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, the main thing that we were trying to do there is, although Bouncer says you just need to know where the power button is and everything's easy.
That's right.
We got a lot of we got a lot of new guys that come in, and we're trying to always push the envelope, make it easier, and that one, the NSX is probably the most guided and kind of automated unit that we've got in the lineup, and that's probably out in the market right now.
Wow.
I'll give you an example, right? So like you hear people talk about, like I'm a point and shoot go-to guy, right? Like I'm a if I want to get somewhere, I do a quick waypoint and just a simple. I don't do a lot of routes,
right?
But on the new one, when you point, even on point and click. It'll give you an auto route. So they'll say, hey, man, there's a reef in the way. I'll take you around the reef.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
Man. That is neat. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It does it really, really simple without getting in your face. It's just like, for the guys that grew up on their phones, it's just like Waze and Google for boaters now. So that's probably the best example I can give you of just how easy that unit and automated
Holy
that unit
cow.
is.
What
that is phenomenal,
innovation
man.
that
Not
is.
to hit debris under your boat or a rock or a reef. That's a great way to save your lower unit, I might add, Joe.
Well, Eric, you still got to look in front of the boat because he didn't say it would read debris in the waterway.
Okay, fine. Man, you had to pick on that one too, Bounce. Thanks again,
What do we
Val.
have, 4 or 5?
4.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Mike, real quick, man, are you anything new changing in the electronic world on your end? I mean, I know you guys are always innovating, but anything you want to maybe debut and chat about a little bit, maybe coming up?
Yeah, I mean, we've got some stuff coming up this later this year. Of course, we're really rocking hard on the NSX right now. We've got a bunch of updates for that coming out. So we just launched it, and the guys are working away and getting great feedback from people that are just starting using it. So one of the things that's with that machine is it takes over-the-air updates, so it'll always be fresh. So we'll be pumping out new features on that one as we get going here, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And then the one that just put out there as a teaser is we did a bunch of work on radar last year in terms of making radar easier, and we'll have some stuff coming later in the year, maybe more toward the fall on just in time for the winter offshore season with some new stuff on radar. So
nice.
That's probably the stuff I like up for.
Before we go,
And,
sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, please finish.
I was just going to say the best way to kind of follow what we're doing on that is if you the best way to find out what's going on is what we use the Simrad yachting is our tag. It's a little bit of a hangover from the past, but if you go on our Simrad yachting page, or if you just put in World of Simrad, that's a great little insider tip to follow what we're doing, and there's a bunch of good stories on there and what our partners are doing and a little bit of educational stuff. So that's a great place to follow stuff. And then
Mike,
the other place to get information. Yep.
Go, Mike. Sorry. I'm cutting him off. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. Continue on, please.
No. I'm going to keep rambling on.
That's okay, Mike. The rambling you're doing.
Yeah.
I've been
great rambling, by the way. Yeah.
I've been using
Mike, shut up.
Simrad for years, and the stuff you're coming out with is just mind-boggling. So,
I wanted to add in real quick.
Go
and
ahead,
then
Joe.
I'm done.
I'm not the only cutoff guy here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I also got some killer photos for you, Mike. So I want to tag you guys on like our Instagram and stuff. We got an underwater photographer, and from the last tournament, we have so many shots of these guys holding up, the big kings and tuna with the Simrad. You can see it in the photo. So where should I tag those?
So on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook, we're on. If you use Simrad Yachting, there's a bunch of places: Simrad Nation, Team Simrad, but the official one is Simrad Yachting from us.
Gotcha.
And we love when people tag stuff. We've got a lot of content on there.
Cool.
So that's great. And then on YouTube, if you want to learn how to use the unit like Bouncer does, YouTube, we've got a lot of little short 2-minute how-tos and stuff. We've been really pushing the how-tos on YouTube. So
great.
I tell my clients also, Mike, if they don't want to read a manual, whatever else, go on YouTube and look at the unit. They'll have them all there. Or again, as Bouncer said, turn the on button on, and you'll learn it right there as you're going. You know what I mean? Come on, it's that easy, Joe.
No doubt.
Bouncer. You know what I mean? And one last notation, Mike. We had your photo up on the screen here. You've got a nice boat. You had 2 units on your boat, Cap. He's got 3 on his. Okay.
Well, hey, listen, he's got a connection.
You know he's the big guy at Simrad, but he's got 3, okay? Everybody else has got like 1 or 2.
Well, that's because he's want to have his bird radar on. He wants to have his depth finder on. He wants his GPS map on.
Yeah, well,
and then he wants to have the night vision and the.
Yeah,
it's just too much for 2 units.
He's got it all, man. Yeah,
and he's got to be able to show it to everybody.
That's 3 different generations right there. That's the NSS, that's the NSX, the new one, and the Go. And I was supposed to be testing, right? But actually, what the guys call testing, I call finding Mahi. So,
well, I was going to say,
I call it
gifting. Your machine says there's a frigate bird a quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
When you get to the frigate bird, you got to know if there was anything there, if the frigate bird was a liar bird. It's very critical. And let me give you a tip before we run out of time, Mike.
We're out of time. Go ahead.
Don't do like Eric. Eric follows the frigate birds north in the Gulf Stream for 6 hours and then says he got to go home.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
And he's only in St. Augustine. He went out of Key Largo.
Guilty as charged, Captain. Guilty as charged. Mike Fargo, it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much for your time this morning. You're extremely well-spoken, extremely knowledgeable. You sound like a friend of the show already.
Yeah.
I feel like he's part of the team.
Appreciate him.
He is part of the team because everybody that knows anything uses Simrad. So.
There you go, buddy. So, Mike, thank you again, my friend, and thanks for all that Simrad does and being a really great sponsor of the program.
Yeah.
Thank you and welcome again.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day out there today.
Pleasure, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. What a great guy, man.
Nice guy.
Super.
Knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Not braggery, just basically layman's talk, and one of the guys.
I could see us fishing with him.
I could see fishing on
Hanging
Mike's
out, having a beer.
3-screen boat up there, wherever the hell he is.
Right, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a break. Come back with our guys. We've got to get these fellows on the show here, okay? Sean Roll's standing by.
Oh.
Okay, so hang on for that. We have our guys in the 7 o'clock hour. Oh, wait a minute. It's time for the bucket. Damn it, I forgot. It's bucket time, Joe. I've got a
what a question.
I've got a quick question. Okay, 866-801-0940 to win this Starbright bucket full of great stuff, okay? Legend has it, what fish did King Neptune's wife use to sew Aquaman's outfit? Legend has it, what fish did King Neptune's wife use to sew Aquaman's outfit?
By the way, that was the end of the relationship between Neptune and his wife when she found out he was fixing Aquaman.
No, when she was hitting on Aquaman. That's when it all finished. A, needlefish. B, threadfin herring. Or C, a button-nosed ballyhoo.
What is a button-nosed ballyhoo?
Look it up, okay? Needlefish, threadfin herring, button-nosed ballyhoo. 866-801-0940 to 940. Fox Sports right now and win, baby.
I think we'll.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coating and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Joystick piloting for outboards by Mercury enhances virtually every aspect of boating, delivering ultimate confidence through effortless and intuitive joystick boat control. Mercury's JPO, designed for dual, triple, and quad Verado powered vessels, allows you to simply and efficiently move your boat in any direction, sideways, diagonally, forward, backward, or even rotate in place. And you can dock or maneuver with confidence in tight spaces despite wind and current. Ask your Mercury dealer about joystick piloting for outboards.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a Blue Water.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. So it's no surprise that Simrad is one of Florida's most loved and trusted brands for marine electronics. Simrad brings all the components of a great day's fishing together in one place. Powerful radar, advanced sonar, and award-winning displays. It's all integrated and trusted by consumers for more than 75 years. To see what true marine heritage looks like, navigate to simrad-yachting.com.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fish Brine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fish Brine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
Progressive presents Married to Your Home.
I'm such a screw-up.
What? House? Why would you talk like that?
Hey, Bouncer. I don't know if you can hear me on the headset, Bouncer, but tell the guys we're coming back here if they want to say hello to anybody. You are welcome to do that. And good morning to everybody who's on Facebook, family and friends. And here we go. Eric is back. And you guys have time to say good morning to anybody here, Eric?
I'm trying to, but Joe's going to shoot a little vid real quick, so I'm trying to multitask here with everybody. Jason Gabriel, how's your back doing? Much better after that surgery thing. Ralph Reddick, our good friend Ralph. Greg Ray, new name I haven't seen, Joe. Good morning, gentlemen. Hey, Greg, how you doing, brother? Awesome.
All right, let's see.
Mike was great. I learned a whole lot from that Simrad segment.
Yeah.
Really impressed with his knowledge, man, and what they're doing with these units, Bouncers. You said they're just getting easier and easier to use for the average knucklehead like me, you know?
That's amazing about the ways or type application with the chart where you say you want to go to Fisher Island and it steers you around Miami Beach. It's really something.
Yeah.
What was Mike's full name, guys?
Mike Fargo.
I'm putting it on the post I'm doing. Mike Fargo from Simrad. Simrad. He said Simrad Yachting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's really interesting that all the time that I posted.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Gonna catch all the fish, gonna drink all the beer, gonna anchor down, or stay in here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Dan Stevens from Hattondale was the winner with the answer on the Starbright bucket, but he could not talk. He's at work.
I want to know how he knew the answer.
I don't know, but I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah.
What was King Neptune's wife using to sew Aquaman's outfit? The answer was A, needlefish, B, threadfin herring, C, button-nosed ballyhoo. It was the needlefish.
Oh!
She was needling together his outfit, okay? So way to go, dude.
Okay.
You know, before you leave Starbright, I want to mention something.
No.
You know, we use Starbright on the boat forever.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Startron fuel additive.
Sure.
If you got a problem with getting something cleaned on your boat, Starbright's a great place to go to get it taken care of. But I want you to know, if you're not aware of it, they are so involved in conservation, water quality.
For sure.
They are really putting their buck where it matters. They've got all kinds of clam plantings, mangrove plantings, all kinds of stuff going on for
Very
the
cool.
environment.
So-
Great people.
Awesome.
And made in the USA, I might add, my friend.
Proudly made in the USA.
All right, so normally Bouncer Smith does this thing on the phone here. Since we have him on the set, we don't have to go to him now. He's already here. So Sean Rolls is standing by, Joe.
Captain.
Oh, he's gonna skip my fish story for the week.
No, we'll get you later on, man. But
Okay.
Sean Rolls has got limited time because we wouldn't stop talking on the last break.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, so hey, Sean, good morning, bro.
Sean, you all right?
Yeah, I'm here. We're fishing right now. We got a double header on.
Oh,
Kingfish tournament.
Nice.
My man.
Running around the boat.
What are you thinking? What is it?
This phone connect really
Sounds like we're going to be talking to Bouncer very quickly here.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy here.
We'll check back. We don't have a good connection with him.
Yeah. Sean, if you have a chance, what fish do you have on, if anything? Do you know what you're catching?
Yeah. All right, I'm here. Woo!
What is it?
We're dying to know, man.
We got kingfish, we got bonito, we got everything going on right here.
Nice,
man, he is hooked up.
The only
dude.
way that could be better is if we were there with you. That's
Where are you at, by the way?
Yeah, for sure.
Out of Palm Beach Inlet.
Nice.
Big King?
Sounds like they're a little busy, guys.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we got a real nice thing in the boat already.
Nice.
We'll be able to give you a full report next week, hopefully. But
awesome.
Big dog, fat cat.
Real quick,
benefit tournament.
Real quick, Sean, how's the weather out there? How's seas flat, calm, or what?
How's the what?
How's the sea conditions? Flat, calm, little chop, what?
Flat, calm, no weeds, perfect conditions.
Outstanding,
Nice.
man.
What depth?
Yeah, what depth? Yeah, what depth, man?
Wait
a minute. Joe wants to know if you've seen any tunas yet.
Yeah.
Or kingfish.
No tunas yet. We're kingfishing solely, but
cool.
There's a good bite going on right now.
And that's that CCA tournament? Is that what you're fishing?
No, offshore. It's a big dog, fat cat. It's for it's a KDW tournament. Kingfish,
Gotcha. Well-
wahoo, dolphin.
Well, get him, man. Go catch him.
Well, his phone sounds better now. We can actually
Sure
chat for
does.
another minute,
Yeah,
man. So,
yeah. And Sean, so you got some nice blackfin last week, though, right? From your post?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. One thing you don't forget when you're out here fishing these weed lines is to drop a jig in the river. I caught all those fish on one drift on a weed line.
Wow, isn't that something?
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Jigging.
So there's a lot of weeds around. You're having trouble throwing. Don't be afraid to throw that jig in the water.
Nice.
You learn something new every
Great
weekend.
tip,
I mean, every
Sean.
weekend we get
No
something
doubt
brand
about
new
it.
on the show, man.
Yeah.
Well, Sean, I know you're busy, man. Go hook them up, dude, and show us the photos later if you would, okay?
Yeah, good luck, brother.
All right, thanks, guys.
See ya.
All right, Cap, we got like a minute before the break here. If you were going out today fishing, what would you be doing?
Well, one thing I would definitely plan on doing at some point in the day is making a couple of bottom drops because we had pretty good bottom fishing. There's been a lot of bigger mutton snappers around than we've seen in a long time.
Right.
But one of the very important things that we don't touch on enough is whether you're drinking beer or soft drinks or whatever you're drinking.
Yeah.
Please, in this weather,
hydrate.
Drink lots of water.
Yeah.
Hydrate, man. Yeah.
You got to watch out for that. There were two of us on the boat yesterday, and we already decided it was too hot to stay in longer and getting the boat put away and stuff. The other guy almost passed out twice from the heat.
Yeah.
Wow. And I couldn't go help him anymore. I had to go get in my truck, crank up the AC because I was getting bad.
Yeah.
I mean, this weather, it doesn't matter what you catch if you don't hydrate, you're going to get in trouble.
I mean, the most hydrated guy here is Joe Hector. He's got like 15 different Dunkin' Donut cups over there going on, man.
Water,
and I gave him some
coffee.
special energy drinks and a try here made by Skittles, I might add.
We got a Skittles Zero
ought to be
Sugar
a trip.
thing.
It says super strength on the bottom. I can't imagine, Joe. You're already a tough guy already, man. You add that, man, you'll be bending like rocks, like they're
man.
butter. Okay,
I'll be like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I want to see that. Put that. We should give you that video, man. You had a great video of you with that lightsaber, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool, dude.
So my lightsaber skills have improved. I've been training myself as a Jedi, and I'm training Nia as well.
I saw a Facebook comment you'd actually shown the video, and Maria, your wife, goes, "I didn't know you had those skills, Joe." She said you're handling your saber amazingly well, so that's great.
Oh, boy.
Happy for you.
Oh, yeah.
A happy wife, happy life, baby.
Yeah, man.
All right, Obi-Wan, we'll take a break here and come back with more at Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with ocean access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fish Brine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fish Brine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
Make your 4th of July.
All right, gentlemen, you got a little bit of time here. If you want to say good morning to anybody here online, Facebook friends and family, or anyone else.
We got a whole bunch of guys saying hi to Bouncer. They're so glad you're on the program, Captain Bouncer.
Yeah.
All these guys are really saying, hey, man. Jeff Weingrad.
I'll tell you in a minute. I played him at his own
Good
game.
day and great seeing Bouncer in town.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's just saying, hey, Captain Bouncer, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. I just so many names, I can't even mention them all before the break. Obviously, he comes back here. But again, dude, thanks for being here. You're
hey, listen,
you are a legend. I mean, really, you really are.
But if you don't let me give my fishing report, I'm going to sit on your lap.
We'll talk about that later. My doctor's order allowed me to have guests on my lap. Okay.
Oh boy.
Of any size, I might add either. Okay.
Man.
Seriously.
But I want to see this.
Hey,
I don't want to see me sitting on his lap.
I want to see it.
If we have to get real quick, that fiasco with Joe with the apples last weekend was the closer of the show, man. He's throwing apples at Penny
That was
right
funny.
around you, man. And what a chaotic moment that was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, ain't that beautiful?
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
Any day fishing's a beautiful day. Now back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car. Now, here's your fishing buddies, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Hour number 2 here's already. Holy mackerel, this show's flying, dude.
Man.
God almighty, it's just flying by here. My first faux pas, flying by. Down to the Keys we go. Our great friend George Clark Jr., the fish guys.
Ooh.
Joe, our good man down there, bro.
My man, George.
What's up there? Jorge, hola, amigo.
My friend.
Hey, what you seeing down there, man? Anything good?
I had a funny thing happen this week with George.
Oh, did you?
I had one of my customers for this weekend check with George to make sure I was on the up and up.
Okay. You're actually a straight shooter, you mean?
Yeah, no, that I was actually a fisherman.
Oh, come on, man. George, straighten us out about that story, will you?
Oh.
Well, that's good. That's good news. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at our flagpole here at Sundowners Restaurant, and there is no wind, not even moving. Like, just laying there. So that tells you can go pretty much water ski to Bimini today, folks.
Nice.
Wow. But it's going to be nice and hot.
Yeah, but that's what's great about trolling. When you're trolling, you get a 6-knot breeze, 8-knot breeze. Makes it a little bit more comfortable out there.
Yeah, that's about the only breeze you'll get right now that I see, unless we get a little bit of rain or something coming through, and then it'll pick up a little bit. But the weather's been great. It's summertime, and the fishing's been good. There's lots of mahi offshore of the upper seas here.
Yeah, baby.
There's a lot of peanuts, though, so you got to weed through them a little bit. But my son was out yesterday with some of his buddies, and they got into them pretty good, and they also found lots and lots of debris. There's a lot of bamboo floating out there in the stream.
Like that.
And wood and stuff like that. They found a tree, actually, and they caught a couple really, really nice triple tails off of it.
Nice.
Some of those really big ones, the good ones. And they caught some mahi, and he brought some fish home. I said, "What'd you bring home, some triple tail?" And he said, that's right.
People don't realize, George, just how damn tasty triple tail really are.
I never caught
they're
one.
really, really great.
I've caught them and ate them. They're phenomenal eats, man. They're great. Yeah,
I want to
love
get
them.
one of those.
I think, we catch them back in the backcountry there on the Gulf side on the trap buoys and stuff.
Yeah.
And what they do is they lay on those buoys, and when a crab comes along, he'll attach himself to the trap rope.
Right.
And they just pluck them off there like a grape. It's the coolest thing in the world. It's like the crab grabs the rope, and the triple tail goes, "I'm going to eat you." So anything that eats crustaceans is super flavorful.
George, you may just solve the world's biggest problem. When you find a triple tail offshore, a lot of times there's a lot of Almaco jacks there. I wonder if the Almaco jacks are attracted to a crab like the triple tail is.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good assumption. Almacos and those triggerfish and everything that you find on debris will eat just about anything. We catch them on bare hooks. So
wow.
I think if you threw that crab out there, they'd probably bully them at least.
Yeah.
But
I was just thinking it might give the better chance to the triple tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does get to be weeding through the Almacos a lot of times. I did notice one thing there that you said, though, that made me think of Eric Brandon, but now I forgot what it was, so I'll let you go back to telling us how to catch a fish this week.
So, George, what's going on with blackfin? Any more blackfin, wahoo?
How deep
That's all
are they?
I care about.
No, there's some tunas around, in that 200 to 300 foot area. But I'll tell you, your window of opportunity is very, very small. First thing in the morning and late in the afternoon when everybody's going home, you want to catch that stuff right before dark and get those baits out there, and then those fish are popping up because you got blue skies and a big sun out there. And as soon as that sun gets up a little bit, like I always say, fish don't have eyelids, so they go deep. They get down there.
Yeah,
They don't wear sunglasses, so
okay.
They don't like that bright sun. But they will pop back up late in the day, and chew a little bit. And they're around. There's some fish around. Haven't heard much on wahoo other than being caught off of debris. And they're weehoos. They're not big fish by any means.
Right.
You know, they're 8 to 12 pound fish at best, maybe 15 pounds.
Wow.
But the reef fishing's good. I mean, we're going out there today. I got a high school buddy coming into town with a few friends here. Meet me here shortly, and we're going to go catch some bait. But we've been catching these little small pilchards. I've been catching a couple thousand of them because they're easy to catch, and they're not real big, so you can fit them in your live well. Mm-hmm. And we've been sprinkling those out there on the reef and getting these mutton snapper doing cartwheels and jumping out of the water, eating and big yellowtails and barjacks, yellow jacks and all that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to do. And there's still a few groupers around, so we've been able to catch a black grouper here and there, and just have fun, man. I mean, oh, I'll tell you this: the permit bite's been really, really good. I've been finding these permit, and they're like probably 8 to 12 pound fish. They're not the real big ones.
Nice.
But we've been catching them on gulp shrimp.
Wow.
Really?
Nice.
Funniest.
Nice.
I know. I tried it, and the whole key was using a small circle hook and just hooking it on a small circle hook, so it's a little more, has a little more buoyancy, and it's not sinking to the bottom like a jig head.
Right.
And throwing it out there, these fish they're piling on it, and
wow.
it's the coolest in the world to catch a permit, a really finicky fish, a keen fish.
Come on, man. How about that bragging monster African pompano you caught off a damn bridge? I mean, come on, George. That was worth bragging about, dude. I thought it was off a jetty wall or something.
When was this? What happened?
No, I caught it out on the reef. I was out on the reef. But
okay.
I was more on the patch reefs, and when the guy hooked it, this guy Steve that I've been fishing for a long time, when he hooked that fish and it smoked us, the only thing I could think of is, this is probably an amberjack, because I didn't know, either that or a shark or something of real pretty good size.
Yeah.
And after we fought a little while and it stayed straight up and down, and I said, I don't know. I think it's still probably an amberjack, but I could see it. I could see it down there because he took us off the edge of the reef there, and we were out in about 80 feet of water. I could see it down there about 40 feet, and it looked like a silver platter. And nice. I said, I think you got a big African pompano, buddy.
It was
and
huge, man.
We were able to let that fish go. We didn't keep that fish. We let it go. It was a big, that's the biggest African pompano I ever caught. It's probably close to 50 pounds.
When you held it sideways, it actually covered your body and your partner's together. I mean, it was just that damn big. So that was a monster.
Yeah, what a great fish there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cap for
any
sure.
Any size to the muttons that you guys are getting?
Oh, they're keepable. I mean, most of them are keeper muttons. They're probably 6 to, I would say, maybe 12, 13 pounds.
Oof.
Those are studs.
Take that.
12, 13 pound mutton any day.
Yeah.
Chumming them up on the surface, watching them they'll be in there with barjacks busting on these freebies, eating them. And all you have to do is lay a bait out there near them, and you're getting a bite instantly.
Man.
And that's what we did the other day. We were catching those yellow jacks, and then the muttons were mixed in with them, and you throw a bait over there, and it was like pulling a slot machine handle. You didn't know what you were going to get. I mean, it could be one of many different things, and the only problem we've had doing that type of fishing is the barracudas are not far behind. They're like hanging out going, we want to get in on this. This is free. This is awesome.
Right.
All right, George, hey, man, are you fishing today, my brother, or what?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my buddies to show up, and we're going to run out there and do some of the fishing we just talked about, and then we're going to do a little fish fry at a local restaurant, and it's going to be great. How you doing, Eric? How's your
the back thing with the epidural, man, changed my life. It's much better than surgery. I won't go into details, but I'm feeling a lot better. I'm walking like a real straight up and down kind of dude, man. So I'm happy. My boys here, and we're all happy together. So it's a good day, George. Yeah. Great day to be alive, as the song goes. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I love you guys. Great weekend, everybody. If you're out there, be safe.
Love you, George. You're the man, dude.
All right, guys, talking about vehicles to pull your boat. Who pulls your boat best but the vehicles from Pompano Ford? Joe, Hector, you know them real well, dude, don't you?
I know those guys, those fellas over there at Pompano Ford. I worked with them for many years.
Yep.
I was a good friend of Jeff Suppo that was there for a long time, and I had Fords my whole life.
Yep.
And they're the best. I mean,
the Broncos are taking the world by storm. If you can get one, stand in line to buy one, I might add, because they really are super popular. Cap bouncer.
I want to get a transit van.
A transit van, okay.
Have you seen them?
I have not seen a transsexual
That's a
van.
Ford vehicle. It's a lot of times
It's a transit van, Eric, not a yes.
I thought I heard it. He said tranny. I wasn't sure.
No,
what kind of van.
let's not make fun of the product
Okay,
here.
so anyway, so they got
Amen to that. And it's a great product, I might add.
The F-250 is phenomenal product, okay? So every style of vehicle you want, they make pickup trucks not like the old days, Bouncer, where you had to roll the windows down to get cool. They've got ventilation everywhere behind your back, AC vents everywhere. They've got the upgraded stereo. They're like driving a luxury vehicle these days. They're so phenomenal. And as you know, Joe, they are a great, massively pulling. Their torque power is unreal.
Oh yeah, they're listen. I mean, those things have been, I'd say, top tier since the 80s.
Haven't they been like the number one selling vehicle for the last 30 years, whatever?
It's just they're just made really well.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what's the beauty of an F-150?
Yeah,
there's not much you have to say.
Yeah,
right. I mean, you just know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but then you really want to be a man's man. An F-350.
That's macho,
That's
man.
a macho,
Guys,
macho,
if
baby.
you're going to get a truck, please get a 4x4. All right?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I would never go the other way again.
Yeah, don't lift your truck and do all these fancy things if you got a V6.
On these nasty-ass, slippery ramps down here, man, you want all the power you can get. pal.
Like Eric does. Don't do that.
Thank you, Joe. All right, take a little break. Come back. We'll talk to Norm Beckoff coming up next. Deb Deo straight ahead on the program. Our toy chest is really cool this weekend as well. Special guest again. So happy he's here, Captain Bouncer Smith.
They might even let me tell you about my fantastic week of fishing sometime.
We might.
Maybe.
Okay. Coming back to you, man. 716 Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st Century Service Department and on-site Ford-certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with ocean access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. A good day's fishing or coming home skunked. That's why Simrad is the brand of choice for sport fishing fans across Florida. Find the richest fishing holes with our powerful radars. Navigate the coast with our award-winning displays. And take a closer look beneath the surface with our best-in-class sonar. To build your perfect fishing system, navigate to simrad-yachting.com.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better. helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as FishBrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques. Everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with FishBrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
No outboard moves from 0 to top speed quicker than a Mercury V8 300 horsepower Pro XS. Featuring generous displacement and a performance-tuned powerhead for industry-leading acceleration and top speed. In South Florida, the 300 horsepower Pro XS is perfect for bay and flats boats when you need to cover a lot of water fast. Pro XS simply can't be beat when it comes to performance and reliability. The 300 horsepower Pro XS has everything you need to travel faster, farther, and harder.
We travel to see what's around the bend.
All right, gentlemen, you got a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning to our Facebook friends and family or talk about anything else here.
With 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy. Venture X, for those always asking, where next? Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
At Boost Mobile, you get the power of the iPhone SE when you switch, which means
Headphone volume just dry. We go. We're good.
Your headphone's so loud that I can hear from over here and I can't hear mine.
Oh, so you talking to me? Huh?
When I talk
it's
to
from
you.
37 years of full-time radio, man. It does diminish your hearing. Huh?
Hey, what'd you say?
Gray, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Are we live?
Yes, you're on Facebook right now.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back to the show. We're on Facebook Live here, okay? We're just jawing a little bit behind the scenes. We've got our good friend Captain Norm Beckoff on the finest kind standing by here. Cap?
Wake up.
Wake up. But I can just picture.
Wake up.
Wake up, friend.
Wake up. I want to wake up. I woke up this morning, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up to the sound of music. Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead.
You're waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon.
Here comes the king of hits.
Plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
This is more than we bargained for.
Powered by Mercury Marine. And brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940 or send us a message on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Welcome back to the show. Special guest is and has been the legend, Bouncer Smith. Gentleman knows more about fishing than all
No
of us
conceit in my
combined,
house.
my friend. Captain Norm Beckoff on the finest kind, standing by Broward County waters. Let's see what's happening that way. Jojo, shall we?
The happiest man on the planet.
Oh, there is no happier man than this dude, man. Holy, I'm saying that.
I think he's calling us from Disney right now, isn't he?
I doubt it. Norm, good morning, bro.
I'm doing good. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Norm.
You sound so chipper and happy. I'm used to it, man. But hey, good morning to you, Norm.
Just a minute ago, mentioned your dad, Norm. Generations of the greatest guys. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
No, thank you very much. I sure do appreciate that, Bouncer. And he sure loved fishing with you. That's for sure.
Well, he was a great man. You know, if I'm not mistaken, Norm's dad, Bob, started the whole concept of water taxis.
Really?
And loved blue marlin fishing.
Oh, wow.
Am I right, Norm?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. He was a yacht broker, and he was he saw some. He was up at a show up in Mystic, Connecticut, and he saw how these little launches were running around the harbor, taking people back and forth to restaurants in their boats. And he said, "Wait a minute, hold on."
There's money there.
And the light bulb went off, and we opened up on the 4th of. No, it wasn't 4th of July. It was boat show weekend in Fort Lauderdale with 4 boats charging $2.50 each way, and it was like Mr. Frankenstein, meet your monster.
How cool is that, man? Well, back to, obviously I'm always watching the clock, Norm, so I hate to jump ahead so fast here, but let's get your Broward report. Talk about fishing in your area. What's happening, bro?
Well, it's been a little bit tough. The fishing's actually been pretty good, but it's tough fishing through the weeds. We've got lot of sargassum blowing in from offshore, and that's made it very difficult for us to fish this week. But if you can find some areas that you can fish, the kingfish have been biting pretty good. A lot of bonitas on the reef. We're seeing some a few wahoos around.
Okay.
But the guys that are giving that up and going bottom fishing have been delightfully surprised by the quality of the golden tile fish.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I like golden tile, man. Yeah. Caught those at Bowser's boat, by the way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some really nice golden tiles up to about 25 pounds caught this week.
Nice.
And some beeliners, vermilion snappers, and even a few yellow eyes. So the bottom fishing has been sort of offsetting the poor trolling conditions.
Nice.
All right. So
and Norm, so the kingfish that are being caught, any size?
Up to about 15 pounds or so. I haven't seen any real big fish. There's been a few Mahis in there too, not too many. But the people the guys that are finding the Mahis are going way offshore, like out to the sword grounds. That's where they're at right now. I mean, you gotta really burn some fuel and decide how badly you want to catch a Mahi this week.
Yeah,
man, that's a big gas bill, pal. Let me tell you right there.
Monday
man.
in Nantucket fuel was $17 a gallon.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, where was that, Bouncer?
Nantucket.
Jeez.
$17 a gallon.
Nantucket rhymes with
Stephen J.
I'll tell you
Gray.
what, that's price gouging at that point.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I mean, there's a lot of price gouging there. Anyway, this isn't that kind of show.
Well, so the finest Kai was out of the water getting some repairs done. You told me a very funny story. We have a minute to talk about this, by the way.
Yeah, well, they didn't quite.
Norm did some rudder adjustments to his boat and some maintenance, obviously, right? And talk about going right there, Norm. Starboard, pal. Okay.
Well, I was kind of like in NASCAR the other day. I kept going up. They didn't quite get the rudder aligned just quite right. I had a little bit of right hand turn, but not much.
Yeah.
And so any real turns I had to make to the left.
Okay. We're going left, right?
So I got it. I came back to the dock. We caught some fish too, and had to tack 3 times in Port Everglades just to keep going in the way I wanted to go.
Are you serious? Damn.
Oh yeah,
he's serious.
Wow. So I looked like a sailboat.
Yeah.
And so I finally had like 3 people ask me if I was all right. I got back to the dock. I called the guy who fixed it, who's a very good guy, and I've been going to his place for a long time.
Right.
And I left a message for him because he was out. I said, the boat won't go right. He calls me back. He says, why do you want to go right?
Norm, the best part of the story was you got it adjusted properly, and you said everything turns on a starboard dime now, does it not, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny sometimes when you fix things and bouncy, you know about this. Sometimes when you fix things and it's better than it was before, you wonder whether or not you ever had it right in the first place.
Right.
Well, it could be worse, like you said, though. You could be left turns only, and I experienced one time where they hooked up the steering backwards, and left was right and right was left. You want to have a challenge trying to drive with that.
Come on, man. You got to be a damn good captain to pull that off, man, right?
Man.
What a nightmare.
I've had that happen with throttles, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Norm, last wrap before we go, man. Guys heading out today, what's their best game plan going to be, my brother?
It's just going to depend on the weeds, so be ready to bottom fish.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, Joey, I know you love bottom fishing, my friend, right? So bottom fish for what? Muttons?
Blackfin tunas, golden tiles.
Nobody's talking about groupers. They're in season.
Hey, I wanted to
Nobody's
tell you
talking
about that.
them, man.
I was out on this
Cobia.
other guy's boat, and I had my Go 9 Simrad set up on the dash.
Okay.
And we went to this spot, and we caught an amberjack. We went to that spot and caught a barracuda. And I says, I haven't tried, I got all my waypoints on this Go 9, so I can take anybody's boat, plug it in a cigarette lighter, or even have a cigarette lighter extension cord.
Okay.
But we go to this spot, and we caught a 14-pound snow grouper on a vertical jig.
There we
and,
go.
And we caught 2 more from 7 to 14
Was
pounds.
that the story you've been trying to have me tell all morning long?
Yes,
Are you
yes.
Are you happy finally you got it out of your
Well,
system now?
that's only one of many.
Oh,
but,
my, yeah. There's probably
we don't have a lot of time, guys.
About that
Norm,
one.
But
dude,
that guy wrote a book. Be careful, Eric. That guy wrote a book.
4
Norm.
books.
4, Norm.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in the can. I'm in a can on number 2 right now at the moment. So yeah.
As long as we're on the subject,
Yeah.
I went to Flamingo. I caught 4 tarpon and 4 snook at Flamingo.
Yeah.
And I went sword fishing, and there were 9 boats in the tournament. 6 boats caught swordfish. I didn't get a bite.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
But it was such a success.
We need a break, guys.
It was a tagging event, and they tagged 5 swordfish.
Okay, bounce your mics off. We have to take a break here. Okay. Norm, it was your segment. Hope you got maybe 3 words in. Have a great weekend. Okay.
All right, take it easy. Hey, Bouncer, good seeing you.
See you,
Great to
Norm.
see you, Norm.
All right, take a break. Come back with Jen with the weather. Deb Deo standing by next. Toy Chest. Jose Zabasa coming up on the program right here. Fox Sports 940, baby.
Live.
Yeah.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. Olive oil dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coating and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance, as you know it, is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fish Brine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fish Brine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad. I love you.
I love all you guys.
Must be rough lying to your children about loving them all equally. How do you?
A little bit of time here if you guys want to say good morning to our family on here.
Good morning, one and all. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, what was going on with it looked like Joe sitting on your lap there for a minute, Bouncer? What's going on? I caught that in the break.
I told him I wanted to catch a
pictures.
kingfish. I wanted to catch a... What else
Are you like Santa's wish list here? What's going on here?
White beard, red shirt.
There you go.
We were getting, you got to get these pictures in early.
Yeah.
You can't wait till December to print the magazine.
Oh, my
Hey,
gosh.
real quick, Cat Bouncer for you, man. Cliff Mark goes, good morning, fellas. Hey, Bouncer, shout out from Cliff at Great Taxidermy.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Shout out. He knows you very well.
Yeah, we almost got to go do the swordfish thing together, Cliff and I.
Oh, good dude, man.
But we ended up with too many people.
Remember that sailfish that we got on your boat?
I certainly do. How could I forget
that
it?
mount came out amazing.
Oh, yeah.
My
And
grandkids look at it, they love it, man.
And the kids will be talking about that their whole life.
They still do.
We went with Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're only talking a couple years in now.
I know.
In 40 years, they'll be talking about that day with you.
Yeah, as long as they don't, break it or screw it up by, being kids.
Well, I got friends up at Gray. They know how to repair damage.
Yeah. I had a gray mount, a live skin mount.
Yeah.
Took forever to have it done. This is 20 years ago, catching sailfish with my sons. But that skin mount was great until my ex-wife caught it on fire with a random cigarette.
What?
Burned up, man. Burned that thing to death, man. It was done.
Man.
Along with my patio furniture, I got home from work. The whole patio was on fire, and that sailfish was lit up, man. Just burned his ass.
I don't think that was an accident now, do we?
I'm thinking it might have been intentional. Yeah, thank you, Joe, for that statement. Yeah, probably. My ex-wives don't like me very much. Can't figure out why. I'm an easy guy to live with. I'm amazingly nice guy.
I saw on the show you are pretty easy to live with.
The wife swap show. Thank you, Joe, for bringing that nightmare up.
We've been dealing with him all these years, and he's trying to convince us he's a nice guy.
It was all edited, man, very poorly in my favor, I might add. Okay?
No, I agree. They edit big time on those shows.
Chop me up.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. I didn't sleep well last night. 'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Don't you go to sleep? I can't sleep at night.
It's hard to sleep on Friday night thinking about fishing on Saturday. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car. To talk fishing, call Eric Brandon and Joe Hector at 866-801-0940. Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Welcome back. The show is flying by. Special guest Captain Bouncer Smith, my great co-host Joe Hector, Stephen J. Gray flying his bad boy Eric back at 940. Jennifer Gray Warren can't go on the phone because she's busy with kids this morning, so we have Captain Deb Deo standing by.
Captain Deb!
Down in the Keys over there, baby, talking. Ding. Shoot it back and spit there, buddy boy. Captain Deb.
Ding.
Come on, Deb.
Ready? Who can go farther? Ready? Ding. I win.
Captain Deb, good morning to you, darling.
Captain Deb.
Yeehaw, boys. How's it going?
Oh, it's a lovely day in South Florida. The weather looks like it's going to be cooperating for a nice day here. There's no wind blowing at all, I might add.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be beautiful all weekend, but there's a much better chance of rain tomorrow. And what you really want to watch for is watch out to the west, because that's where the storms come from. You don't want to be out there in flat calm ocean and then have your kids going home through a 30 or 40 knot wind and driving rain. So,
well, thank you, Jennifer Smith. That was great. Thank you so much.
No problem. Let's get back to Deb Dale on her beautiful yellow. It's a post, right, Deb?
Yes, Bouncer. Yes, she's a 46 post called Blue Water Girl. Yeah, I'm actually at home right now looking at my American flag in front of my yard, and there is no wind, so I'm going to get in my little skiff, and I'm going to go catch some mahi in my skiff today, it looks like.
There you go.
Hey, we talked. You and I talked last night. I think got some mahi this week. I saw a photo of a nice fatty you're holding there off the back of the boat.
Yeah, I've had a really good fishing week, actually. I've been offshore. I've been in the backcountry. I've been on the reef. I've had mangrove snappers, eating out of the chum line, 15-pounders. Just amazing, amazing.
Man.
I caught, this one's for Joe. Because I've been waiting also to tell Joe this. So I caught a blackfin tuna on a chicken rig while I was deep dropping for yellow-eye snapper.
Nice.
Bouncer?
Was he big?
On a squid. So he ate a squid.
Oh, they love those squid.
You ever had that happen to you on a chicken? I used chicken rigs before, Bouncer, on your boat?
I've caught him as deep as 900 feet on a chicken rig.
And you actually caught tuna on a chicken rig like she's doing? Yeah,
yes,
for real. No
yes.
kidding.
That is awesome.
Wow, man. What a nice haul that would be, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was really neat
what a
was
stringer coming up that would be.
we dropped in 420 feet of water right off a government cut, and we were on the bottom for several minutes. We finally got a good bite.
Yeah.
It was a sailfish.
Oh, my God. A sailfish.
On the bottom, 420 on a chicken rig.
Wow, Deb, how about that story, huh?
Yes. Speaking of goldfish, guys, we had something really cool happen here in Key Largo this week. Captain Dustin Hansel out of Two Reel Sport Fishing up in Key Largo had a double blue marlin on and landed both of them.
Wow, what a great thing that is. Super
that is
duper.
awesome.
Joe, you want to ask her how big they were?
How big were they?
How deep was the water?
They were 100 pounds, and he caught them in 350 feet of water on a weed line. And they were just eating those really small dolphin that we've got right now.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of schoolies out there. Your bigger ones are a little bit deeper. But I tell you what, the afternoon bite, especially when it's slick calm like this, is going to be better than that.
By the way, guys, on that blue marlin, we've got video of it, and I want you to guys on Facebook going to get to watch a little bit of it. But let's hear what it sounds like to get those marlin going there.
That's a marlin. That's a marlin.
Oh, look at this one. Are they both marlin? Yeah. They're both marlin. Holy crap.
They're both little blues. Two little blues. Look at them. Look at them.
What a great sound bite. Wow.
Yeah. That is Stephen J. Gray. Props to you, man. Really
Well, that was Captain Deb.
Man.
Captain Deb sent it to me, and I had it ready to go, guys.
Way to go, Captain Deb. That was great.
Live action. Luckily, there was no F-bombs dropped in between. So
I checked it. I checked it for you guys.
Can you imagine the adrenaline?
Cut that out.
Oh, amazing, Joe. That was great.
Man.
I'm watching the vid now on the Facebook stream, man. Very cool, Deb. So, glad the weather's cooperating.
Really cool just to hear that excitement in that voice. And, you know, as charter captains, we see all kinds of stuff up here in Key Largo and all through the Keys. But just to have that's like a total bucket list of any charter captain here to have that done. So, yeah, I know that was an exciting, and just the adrenaline sounding. And that's what it's all about. It's that adventure. It's getting out there and getting excited and chasing your dreams. So,
by the way, Captain Deb, we have a picture of you. It looks like on the Blue Water Girl with a fish, and you've got your mouth on it. Well, tell us about that catch.
Oh, she's holding the dorsal fin up on a mahi, probably.
Yeah.
Yep, I sure am. Yeah, I caught that on a pitch bait. Definitely, he ate a squid. I had a nice spread going, and I found him under a frigate about 600 feet. Caught his cow first, and of course, you know, with big dolphin like that, they won't leave their cow. So pitched the bait at him, he ate it, and landed him, and then brought his cow in, and we ate them both.
Well, Captain Deb, you are one hell of an angler, one great person, and a great supporter of the program. We thank you for all your support to promote the show. So just thank you for that, being part of this team here we got going on.
Yeah, great team.
Oh, yeah.
And every weekend you bring your A game. So thank you, Deb.
Yeah.
Go out and skip fish today and catch some mahi, mama.
Catch me a wahoo, Captain Deb.
I'll sure try. If not, I'll get that blackfin tuna.
All right. I live through you now, so.
Yeah, we live vicariously through her, right?
Right.
Or through Bouncer, I might add.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I don't get out anymore.
Yeah. Thank you, Deb, so much, okay?
All right, guys. Have a great day. If you're out on the water, stay safe, y'all.
You got it.
All right, see ya.
All right, toy chest will be popping open next. We'll talk to Jose DeBassa at People's Insurance and wrap this bad boy up with special guest, Bouncer Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Great to be here.
On Fox Sports 940 live.
Glory days of gasoline, it's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Mercury Verado 400 horsepower outboards are built to power the largest boats for the boldest adventures on the water. Verado's proven supercharged powerhead delivers pure marine muscle for unequaled whole shot and superior top speed. Yet Verado 400 remains true to its roots, delivering the best overall boating experience with an advanced midsection that virtually eliminates vibration, while acoustic engineering on the cowl intake and exhaust minimize sound. Test drive Mercury's 400 horse Verado today.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, sail-tech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with a sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Catch more fish with Fish Brine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fish Brine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fish Brine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fish Brine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
We travel to see what's around the bend.
All right, gentlemen, got a little time here if you want to say last chance to say good morning.
Sean Rolls just shot me a picture. Remember, he was on hooked up a while back. And this is the mayhem. He showed us his photo. I wish I could get to you in time, but I probably can't do it in time here. But he slayed him, man. His box is full.
Nice. Yeah, he sounded like he was having a great time out there.
Oh, yeah.
That Blue Marlin stuff brought memories back. We hooked a doubleheader of Blue Marlin off the Bahamas, and they were small like that. Like Deb said, they were 100-pounders, and the fish is jumping, and my brain says it's a blue because all the fins are right.
Yeah.
But it's so small, so it's jumping, and I'm hollering, "It's a blue! It's a white! It's a blue! It's a white! It's a blue! No, it's a blue!"
Yeah. There you go.
We caught a doubleheader, 84 and 127 pounds.
Oh, that's nice.
Very, very cool.
Nobody on the boat had ever caught a blue but me. I had 2 crew members and myself, and it was just ecstatic.
Oh, man. Like I said, that adrenaline.
Never caught a blue marlin. It's also on my bucket list there, Joey J.
Yeah,
JoJo.
man.
Yeah.
I've got a white, but not a blue.
You got a white, not a blue, huh?
Yeah, in the canyons, yeah.
For real? Yeah.
We would get a lot of them out there, actually, when we were going for bluefin.
I would like to catch a blue marlin, Captain Bouncer.
That's a tough thing to do, fishing off of Miami, but the last month I was in business, I had this one wonderful lady, Robin, always trying to catch a big dolphin. And I turned to Abby and I says, Abe, if you can't catch her a big dolphin, can you at least catch her a marlin?
Yeah.
He turned around, picked up the rod, and hooked up the marlin. I mean, just like that.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, my.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
It is time, gang, to open up the Nautical Ventures toy chest to see what pops out of this bad boy this weekend.
Did you oil the hinges yet?
We'll find out. Let's hear it now. Is it creaking? Oh, it's still creaking,
No
man.
oil.
Talking about something very cool called the Naughty Boy docking system, Captain Bouncer and Joe. They make various inflatable docks configurations. For example, they've got the Naughty Boy jet ski dock. I'll show you a photo here on the screen real quick. You put your jet skis up there on the Naughty Boy.
That thing looks so nice,
Latch
man.
them on, man, and you're ready to rock.
That looks nicer than the real docks that you see.
Check this out. The Naughty Boy Sea Bob Sports Sea Deck. So you put your Sea Bob, which is an underwater scooter.
Yeah.
Okay, time for that bad boy. And what I really like over here is the Naughty Boy Sea Bob Sea Dock Voyager, which is
Well, all we
very,
see
very
is
cool.
glare right now, so if you can turn it.
Well, Cap, you know, put your
everybody at home's watching it, so.
man, okay. So again, they're basically a T-shaped platform. You kind of configure these things, put them together any way you like to. Okay, put them off the back of your yacht, back of your boat, right off your property line. Put your jet skis up to them, tie off, jump, sunbathe, sunburn, whatever you want to do, man.
That is really great.
Yeah,
Nautical
nice.
Ventures has been the #1 seller of these bad boys for years. They own that brand practically, and they are affordable, my friend. Okay.
You can put your jet skis up against them when you're in the lake, you're in the saltwater. Anyway, it doesn't matter where you're at. You can take these anywhere, man.
I can see your pontoon boat tied to this bad boy, Steve.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's such a safety feature because you take people that are getting long in the tooth or have had challenges.
Yep.
Being able to get on and off the boat from a floating dock makes a big difference.
And it adjusts with the boat, and it even has a ladder so you can get in and out of the water. I mean, this is awesome,
that's
man.
great.
Yeah, quality.
So, Naughty Boy is our Nautical Ventures toy chest feature of the weekend. Go by Nautical Ventures 1400, whatever it is, South Federal Highway. Look them up. You'll find them there. And go by there and try it before you buy. Special guest on the show before we wrap up, Jose DeBassa. He is the man, the plan behind People's Underwriter Insurance Company. And he's also a very accomplished guy. He's a brand new certified captain, I might add. He's got a great YouTube channel he's got going on, Joe.
Nice.
Jose, my friend, welcome back to the show.
What's going on, Jose?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Joe, Bouncer, Eric.
Hey, we're doing great, Jose. How you doing? How's business been, my friend? How's everything going?
Can't complain, man. All is going well. Family's good. Kids are happy. Wife is happy.
Yeah.
There you go, man. That's it.
He actually finds time during the week, Joe. The kids are out of school. He takes his kids to skin diving. He's actually a very accomplished skin diver.
Nice.
Shoot fish banger down below.
Right.
Talk about the YouTube channel you got, Jose. What's the name of that thing? You have a great following there.
Thanks, man. Actually, we started Salty Brood a few months back. We're in the new boat, which, Eric, you know, it's a 33 Dusky Bouncer.
Wow, great boat.
He's driving your boat, Cap. Yeah,
Sounds
man.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. So we went ahead and the channel, the boat, it's called the Salty Brood. It's a flock of birds, seabirds. That's what Salty Brood means.
Salty Brood, yep.
Yeah. So pretty much we've been getting out there, and we do it all. We'll be fishing, free diving. Lately, you know, with the water being so nice and warm and clear, the lower keys, I've been taking the kids, my wife. We've been actually free diving, and the boys have been slaying some nice mangrove. My oldest one shot his first red grouper
Ooh.
A couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
I saw that video on you posted up that Facebook shot of you down below with that spear gun aimed right at that grouper, man. One dead eye shot, man, and that baby was caught, man. Holy
Nice.
mackerel, Jose. Great catch,
They're
man.
beautiful, too.
Yeah.
Man, those black groupers, that was a black grouper. I mean, they don't call them King of the Reef for nothing. I mean, they're really King of the Reef. And that was a solid shot to the mid-body.
Yeah.
And still gave me a bit of a run. And did you see the shark come up?
I did, yeah. That was crazy, man. Crazy stuff.
It was a nurse shark.
Yeah, nurse shark ignored it pretty much. Yeah. Jose, let's get back on point for a second, man. Your company, People's Insurance Underwriter. Guys need boat insurance. I'm thinking hurricane season here, Captain. You know how panicky we all get about that stuff, right? Jose, you'll quote these guys. You'll get them covered, the right price, the whole thing. Customer service galore, right? That's what you do at your company.
Absolutely. So People's Insurance, I mean, we are writing both through Happy Boating. Happy Boating is a marine department pretty much. And you could actually go online to Happy Boating, happyboating.com, and request a quote online. And as soon as you just click on get a quote, submit, the quote will be sent to us. My team and I will be able to work a quote for the customer, call right back, and take care of them. And don't wait to do this when a hurricane comes, because the first thing insurance companies are going to do off on a hurricane is do something called binding suspension, meaning they're not going to write any new business once they know that a hurricane is on its way to Florida. So within a week or so, you won't be able to buy or do any policy,
Yeah.
So time is of the essence. It's in hurricane season. You want to make sure all your policies are up to date. Make sure your boat is insured. Make sure you got the right coverage.
Yep.
Not wait for any named storm or hurricane to occur.
You got it.
Before you actually get your boat insured, because it will be too late.
Jose, we got to rock the clock and make a break here, my friend. But again, log on again to the happyboating.com. You can do a quote right there. Jose's got great customer service and his wife, Jackie. Jose, thanks for being on the show, man. Wish we had more time, my friend.
You're the man.
You bet. You guys too. Thank you, guys.
Jose, we need to do fishing sometime. Let me know.
All right.
You guys got to come down to the lower keys.
We will. We find time. We will, man. Thank you very much. Speaking of time, Bouncer Smith had a great time today. Thanks so much,
it was
brother.
super being here. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Bouncer. Thanks to Eric back at 940. The podcast up later. Stephen J. Gray, thank you very much. Guys, great show, man.
Great show, right?
Fantastic.
And to the
Good
entire
stuff.
audience, thanks
This
for being
side
here.
was so good.
This was,
it was
you two
so
guys
numb,
go
with that epidural.
Have your love fest. Bye-bye, Fox Sports.
We love you, Eric.
940, baby.
Couldn't do
Later.
it without you, old man.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away.